You have 2 children, and that's awesome. And now you're making time because your schedule isn't so crazy with WWE. Now, one son is named Knox, correct?
Yes.
So I have to ask you this. Was he named after Mike Knox?
I love Mike Knox. Subconsciously, I think he was named after Mike Knox because Mike has the voice of an angel when he sings Golden Country to me. It just sticks in my head. I wish he could come on right now and sing some for the audio. It's funny, the naming process for us, especially for the first one, everyone thinks that's the fun part. Oh, you get to come up with a cool name, something different. It was stressful, and we did not like it. We were like, oh, what are we going to name this kid? Just name? Should we just call him Name? And we were driving down 95 is when we lived in Boca at the time, and there's an apartment complex called John Knox Village that you can see from 95 there. And we just saw Knox on that, and we're like, she said it first, I'll give her credit, but we both were like, that's it. That's what we're naming him.
That's an awesome story. I especially the part about John Knox Village, because I know the place, so that's great, but it is a cool name and all. All right, so here you have earned your degree from the University of Oklahoma. Hopefully I get this part right, because you read everything online, and who knows what's right and what isn't, but you got a degree in finance?
I did. I got a bachelor's degree in finance. And
did you want to do something with that, or did you get into pro wrestling right away?
I got into pro wrestling right away, but it's funny how it worked out because it was 2006. It was March of 2006, just All-American. And I'm not going to lie, my body was pretty banged up. I didn't have any major injuries, but it was just sore enough where hey, I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. I couldn't possibly do anything more as far as physical competition. And I had shop jobs in the finance sector in 2006, before the bubble, before all the calamity. And it took me 6 months to find a firm that I wanted to work for in Dallas. And it was, nothing special, but it was in that sector. So I was like, okay, and it was Dallas. And, I'm from Oklahoma. I wanted to get out of the state for a little bit and grow.
You're not kidding. Oklahoma and Texas. Were you in Longhorn country? What was going on?
I think these days Oklahoma owns most of Texas. Sooner country down there. Yeah, and then I had the job set up, and I was like, let me reach out to Jerry and Jim, because we had talked about it years before. It's like, once you graduate, give us a call. And I gave them a call, and they showed me what an opportunity it was for young businessmen who were athletic. And the day I was supposed to start the job for the firm, I called them up and said, sorry, I'm going to be a pro wrestler. And I think their jaw dropped. I think my parents' jaw dropped. I think my bank account's jaw dropped. No, I'm kidding. It's funny how things work out, because if I would have went into the finance sector, I would have been unemployed a lot faster.
Right, exactly. With the crash and everything, it's amazing and all. But I want to get to this part, though, because I'm glad you brought them both up. Jim Ross and Jerry Brisco, because you have the pride of the University of Oklahoma and then the pride of Oklahoma State.
Who would have thought that those two are friends, right?
Yes. So how did that go? And then how did that go from you? Because you're on Ross's side from Oklahoma. Did Jerry give you a hard time?
I can't have a conversation with Jerry without him just rubbing something in my face. It's either the Blackwell Maroons over the Perry Maroons in high school, or it's the Oklahoma State wrestling is so much better than the Oklahoma wrestling, and I can't ever get any credit for our football wins. It's a tough crowd. I got John Bradshaw Layfield on my side, though. Anytime Jerry likes to gang up on me, we gang up on him. But it was cool. Those guys,
yeah, those guys are really cool, and they know their stuff. It's something.
That's what was so cool about it, is that they know their stuff. They had followed my career, and they were recruiting me for the thing, you know, all legal and stuff. I don't want to get them in trouble.
Oh, no, right, exactly. No. They do it the right way because Jerry goes out, he'll go out to the Worlds and all the Nationals, all the big events too and all for Olympic-type wrestling, amateur wrestling.
I know. It's like it got to the point when I finally made it up in roster, and I knew he was recruiting amateur wrestlers. I was like, hey, just take a few plays off of the amateur wrestlers. We got that area taken care of. We don't need any more competition. But it was great. Those guys were so nice and so friendly and so helpful. They bent over backwards for me. Jim and his late wife Jan were like second parents to me. Jerry was like the older brother that you never wanted.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're two unbelievable guys.
He really is. Jerry grabbed me 2 years ago at a WrestleMania, and I thought like Braun Strowman had grabbed me. It was like this guy still has that strength. I guess he never lose it. Like he could have lifted me off the ground. He could have broke a rib. He didn't care. He was at it.
Yeah, him and his brother Jack. I mean, those guys. They weren't big when you look at them, but they were solid.
Solid, man.
Oh man! All right, so here's the thing: you're at Oklahoma. You probably had an awesome high school career. You get to Oklahoma because you can't just get to Oklahoma to wrestle with that prestigious program. So, did you have aspirations of the Olympics? And is that something you tried?
Well, I originally went there, for the football scholarship only. I actually had offer from Larry Coker in the University of Miami, full scholarship to come play football there. But
whoa, what happened? Wait a minute. Come on, the U.
I had to go where my heart was. Us small town people, we usually bet with our hearts. So I went with the local, and they just beat Florida State back in 2000 for the national title. So it was pretty hard to resist Coach Stoops. But I didn't have any aspirations for the Olympics, just because Olympic athletes, it's hard to make money. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that wrestling in the WWE was, it was a business decision where I could make an income for myself at a young age that is not really available at a lot of other industries. And the Olympic route, still to this day, I could go be a gold medalist, and then I could come back to the States, and they're going to tax me for my gold medal.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I know. That's crazy.
It's like, it's really ridiculous. I just found that out at the past Summer Olympics, and I was like blown away by it. I was like, I cannot believe this. But,
here, it's going to be hard for us to fund you to get to the Olympics. And by the way, if you win a medal for your country, for us, we're going to make you pay for that too.
These athletes are working 2 to 3 jobs just to support their family and be able to train, and then they get back home and they get taxed on their gold medal. I mean, Michael Phelps is screwed. I wonder how much he's paid in taxes.
Well, you know what, fortunately, with so many endorsements that he has, he's probably the one that's not worrying about it, but everybody else is. Oh, man. All right, so you got to work with Dutch Mantell in WWE. And that man has got a wealth of knowledge, but also has a lot of different views. A very conservative guy, too. And he'll let you know it. But what was it like working with that man?
Oh, gosh, I love that man. Dirty Dutch Mantell. That's the only name I know him by. It was such an honor to work with him. I'll put it right up there with winning the World Heavyweight Championship. It was that special. And it was just one of those group dynamics that came together naturally, wasn't forced, and he worked towards it. But it was cool. It was so cool. I mean, that guy could talk to you about pro wrestling all day, all the advice, whether it's look, what to do in the match, where to do it, what the crowd is telling you, how to do a promo, everything. I mean, the fact that he managed Undertaker, I take it so humbly that he managed me. Very cool. And then at the same time of it, he may look old, but he's not. It's all a work. That guy knows so much music. It really made like driving the roads with him a lot of fun. lives through certain circumstances, and for it to really make an impact and to look back on. And we're still very good friends today. He was in my family's college pick'em pool. I think he got sixth. I think I got fourth, and I think my older sister won it. So we both, got a tee off from the women's tees till next season. But man, if I could put him in my Christmas card, I would. But he'd charge me too much.
Hey, Dutch is no fool when it comes to money.
We were at WrestleCade, and we got to sit together and sign autographs in North Carolina for AML. And we were walking back, falling into the same routine, and some guy asked Dutch, would you mind signing this autograph? And of course, Dutch being Dutch, having fun with the guy, he's like, yes, I mind very much. What about that? But I just laughed.
I know. And that right there, that's Dutch.